Hi everyone, it's Bob from Greybeard Models. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Small Scale Sunday. This is going to be a little bit different. So this is going to be a little bit different. We're sticking to small scale. Unfortunately, this particular build, not going to be able to compress it down into one video, so it's going to be it's probably going to, well, it's going to be two videos at least, because this is a 1/72 scale, but it's a kit, and it's a bit of a kit. So I think if you'll bear with me, this is the first part, and we'll get on to the second part next week. But this is the first part. So without further ado, without further waffling around, let's get over to the bench and have a look. Because I've managed to get hold of this plane, I'm really quite chuffed to get it actually. There's one of these aircraft at RAF Hendon, and I've often seen it there, and it's just a stunning machine. It really is. So pick this up. Obviously it's a bit old, it's a bit tatty. I've opened it before, so no surprise. I got a set of roundels, decals, letters, serials and stuff, which I think we'll have to replace these, but we'll see. I'm going to build 7289. It's a crazy kit. There seems to be a cardboard stand with it, but we'll work all that out. The parts, old school, on trees. However, having said that, apart from small bits of flash somewhere, generally speaking, the parts are okay. There's a pilot figure doodad there, and there's a couple of other crew members there, which is quite good. The engine details, the barrel details are really quite good for the scale. Little label thing there. The clear parts, not very good. They're quite bubbled in here and along here, and these two. But the actual cockpit part and this part, which I'm not sure what that is, where that sits at the moment, but obviously I'll find out. And I do like this odd shaped sort of colours. It's in green. However, the one that I think I'm going to build is in silver or aluminium, and these parts here, again, really quite well moulded, given the boxing. So it's really quite nice. So I'm going to make a start on this. I think. Let me just have a quick. I just want to have a quick look at the instructions, because I think I said that I wanted to build the. I think it was 7289. The instructions on these Matchbox kits are really quite good. Good colour call outs, nice sort of colour call outs, giving you the cockpit details, cockpit internals here, cockpit green, that sort of thing. It doesn't actually give you any options other than Humbrol, so we'll have to do some sort of changes to meet sort of modern painting. Really quite nice bits and pieces here, good exploded diagrams, old school, but I still think it's a doable thing. The only thing that I don't think I've got here unless I've seen it somewhere and I didn't see it again. Yeah, there's no rigging details apart from on here, and there seems to be some rigging lines there and there, but there doesn't appear to be anything that you could see like front on. Yeah, so rigging might be a little bit tricky, but not impossible. Yeah, there's nothing here on the instructions that gives me the frontal look rigging, that sort of thing, so I might have to refer to some photographs that I took of this particular aircraft when I was in Hendon, having a look at that. The all silver one here is quite interesting in that it's RAF 209 Squadron, Mountbatten, Plymouth. And if you're a friend of the channel, you'll know Plymouth was where I was born. Plymouth in Devon, in the UK. I think I may have mentioned before is there's no rigging diagram in the instructions, so I had to go online. I've taped up the wing routes, so looking forward, these are the, let's get these right, these are the lower two, and these are, let's get these the right way round, right, these are the upper two, so they're not that way round, they're right, they're the upper two, so they're sort of that way up, and that way up, so they're like that, or whatever it is. I know what it is when that's right, that's it, right, so they're that way up, right, so they're that way up, and the middle section on this one is, yeah, it's that way around, right, so then you've got middle section on the top wing, and this is, come on, go in, thank you, come on, play nicely, right, so that's the top section done there. And if I look at the underside of the top section, there's some locating lugs there for two of the struts, or four of the struts as it were, and also I've marked on each point here where I've got to drill for the rigging wires, and same on the lower wings here, so I've got an idea of where I've got to drill. So in terms of the wing, that's what I'm going to be doing next, and I'll come back to you shortly, because once they're drilled and once I've got myself sorted out with the internals of the cockpit, and that sort of all goes in there like that, and that sort of sits up a bit into place there. There we go. That sort of goes in there, and then obviously the other half of the fuselage goes together there, and get all of that all lined up. But before I do that, I've got to put the glazing in. Get in. Yeah, I've got to put the glazing in and get all of that all lined up. Fine. It's actually quite a really nice fit. Look at that. That's, you know, that's pretty damn cool. I know there's you're going to be some seam work to do, but inside the cockpit there, it's actually quite a pretty neat view in there. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. This is quite a nice kit. Well done, Matchbox. In all these years ago, and you still managed to get this right. So well done, you. And the lower wings, forget that one. There's lots of mocking up at the moment, just to make sure everything sort of goes in. So that's the lower wing. So that goes in there, and yeah. So now the next will be to drill the rigging holes for the top, and I think I'll probably end up taking some of the clues that I've had from watching other rigging of aircraft, and I'll probably end up fitting the rigging wires into the top wing and have those out of the way and taped up, and then the lower end of the rigging wires, I'll have the holes here ready so that I can, when I put the two together, I can bring the wires into place. Does that make sense? It does to me. Anyway, onwards and upwards, and I'll be back in a moment. Well, if you'd watched Friday Figures, you'll have known that we had a little look at these pilot figures, and well, actually they're I think co-pilot and gunners. Anyway, we've got these sort of finished, so I'm quite happy with them the way they are, and we'll get these fitted to for the fuselage later in the build, because they're sort of not quite there yet. Okay, so we now got the two halves of the fuselage all lined up. The windows are in, the pilot's in, all of that sort of thing. So we're at this stage. So now all we're going to do is stick everything together, tape it all up, and we'll come back to it in the next video. And I hope that this was interesting. I hope you enjoyed it. I'd like to know what you think. I mean, I was going to do small scale Sundays and just do one video, one model, but this is a bigger model and it's still small scale, so I can accept that, but it's going to take a little bit longer than just the one build, so, or the one video. So this is where we're going to stop for now, and then on the next section we'll be putting together the wings and doing all the rigging and pretty much getting to the final solution, the final build. So anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for bearing with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.